Hey y'all, if you are catching this part, you or my replay watcher, please put hashtag TGIF in the comments below so that I'll know that you watched. Y'all, I am like burning up. This is what happens. So whenever you have fibromyalgia, your body tends to like sweat a whole lot. That's just one of the things that goes with it. And y'all, I had a hysterectomy a couple of years ago. So I already am like hormonal, which is why I always get acne. But this right here, whenever I'm in the middle of a flare up, it's even worse. So let's see. Let me see if I can add a couple of people to come hop on with us. Y'all, I'm getting kind of nervous. Can you believe it? Can you believe I'm kind of nervous? I'm nervous because, number one, I haven't been on here in a little while. And number two, I'm about to go live, in front of our whole company. So, I'm nervous, y'all. We have such an amazing team, y'all, with some amazing, amazing leaders. And so it's an honor for me to be able to go live, to be asked to go live. Y'all know me, I'm just me. But anyway, so I'm talking out of my head this morning because I am nervous. I'm still tagging some people. I'm trying to get a few more people to hop on so that, so I'll have somebody to talk to. Y'all gonna have to calm my nerves, y'all. Calm the nerves. Because today is the day. So I got up this morning. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am having some pain this morning, but that's the enemy. He's trying to get me to stop, y'all. I know it already, and I said I was not doing it. So I just got finished. Let me just tag a few more people on my team. I just got finished doing, hold on. I just got finished doing my hair. All I did was, y'all, I can't talk and think at the same time. Sorry. All I did was washed it, dried it, and then, now, I know, girl, I know. So I have this concoction hooked up, y'all. I have behind my phone is a ring light, a big ring light, behind it. I always have my ring light there because my room is so dark that, y'all got to remember, I'm a night shift nurse, so I have to have it dark so I can sleep. So also have a mirror, a lit up makeup mirror, sitting behind so I can really see. So this is my skin, y'all. That's my skin. So I'm kind of still hot. So I'm fanning. I'm nervous, y'all. I'm nervous. Okay, so I guess I will wait to do my little devotional until maybe a couple of people hop on. What I'm going to do first, and it's going to be very hard for me because I'm so not used to just doing my face. And I have to save my eyes to do my eyeshadow for our team live. So I'm not going to be able to do that. But this stuff, y'all, this stuff right here, y'all see this? This is the best stuff ever. This is our 3D corrector cream. And y'all know how I wasn't too sure about our foundation, which I do like our foundation now. But this stuff right here, y'all, takes it to a whole nother level. And what it actually is, if you've ever tried Pharmacy, I feel like this would be similar to their CC and BB cream, whatever. This is the texture of a mousse though, y'all. It's super soft and silky. What it is a tinted moisturizer, but it has a color corrector in it so that, and y'all, my hair is not the greatest today, whatever. It has a color corrector in it. So all these little spots and stuff you see, that's all going to be hidden. And so this is what I'm using today. This is what I've been using a lot lately. It's a big tube, y'all. I'm trying to think what I could compare it to. I don't know. But it's a big tube. So this is what I'm going to use today. I'll do one side of my face and show y'all, and then we'll do the other side. Now, you do not have to use a primer with this because it's skincare infused. So you don't have to use a primer. I'm going to use a little bit of primer just because I want it to stay on longer. Hey, Jeannie. So this is our primer. I'm just going to do, let's see if I can, one little squirt. And I'm going to focus that kind of on my T-zone. kind of try to fill in those little lines and wrinkles that I have. Y'all, I went to the dermatologist yesterday. So I was out of there like within 30 minutes. They were so good. Like, I don't know why I didn't go there a long time ago. I don't know. Like, I thought I had to have a referral. I don't know. Anyway, and y'all, look how blue my eyes are looking this morning. Anyway, so I went to the dermatologist. They prescribed me like 5 different medicines. Like one of them I think is by mouth. 1 or 2 are by mouth. And then the rest are like one's a body wash because I have acne on my back, like really bad. This is all hormonal. Yay, right? So they prescribed me that. And I'm going to go get it filled today. So I'm excited about that. But y'all, look at my face. This is all scoring. Like all of this. And I mentioned this to them. They didn't really say anything. This melasma stuff, this dark spots, all of that has lightened up with my skincare. Now I did have a little blemish here. And then this is scoring. I'm telling y'all, I have stuff pop out all the time. I have it on my neck. It's horrible. So I can't wait to get that under control. But when I showed her my before and after pictures of my skincare, like what my face looked like before and what it looks like now, she was like awestruck. She's like, what are you using? So that made me feel good. So anyway, we'll let this primer sit for a minute. With our primer, you want to put it on a little ahead of time and let it sit. It's really important always to do that, but y'all know how I am. I don't have no patience. Okay. So we are going to do our little devotion. And y'all know I like to talk and I like to do my makeup at the same time because when you're nervous, if you keep your hands busy, or this is me anyway, if you're nervous and you keep your hands busy, and I've always been this way, it doesn't make it as bad, or for me anyway. Like I can remember having birthday parties for my kids when they were like itty bitty and like being nervous because all the people were at my house. Like I wasn't used to all that. And hey, Steph, I wasn't used to all that. And so I would keep myself busy at our little birthday parties at the house doing like cleaning up and all this stuff. And I can remember my mother-in-law stopping me one day and saying, Alicia, what is wrong? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just cleaning. And she's like, pretty much like, chill out, sister. Like, get it together. So anyway, I am an anxious person. So don't tell me that you can't do this because you talking, you preaching to the choir right here. I'm like nervous as all get out. Hey, Chandra. So if I can do this, anyone can do this. Anyway, and we'll get to my why in a few minutes. Hey, Christine, thank y'all for hopping on. I'm going to read my little devotion real quick and then we'll get started. This is not going to, well, I always say it won't be a super long live, but my goal is to be off of here at least within 50-ish minutes because after I disappear off of this live, I have to go on our urban retreat team and do an eyeshadow tutorial, which y'all, I'm like, why did I volunteer for that? Like, oh my gosh, I love doing eyeshadow, but like what made me think I was so good to teach somebody how to do eyeshadow? Whatever. I'm just going to be myself. It is what it is. It's going to be good. They're going to love this little person from Louisiana and be like, oh, she got an accent. So anyway, love it or hate it. That's what I do. And that's what I'm doing. So today we have Psalms 37, 23 to 24. A person's steps I love this verse, y'all. I love it. This is not the normal version that I'm used to, but it says, a person's steps are established by the Lord, and he takes pleasure in his way. Though he falls, he will not be overwhelmed because the Lord supports him with his hand. Watching a little one take his first step is always a fun spectacle. It is sweet to see him rise, sway a bit, and take one small wobbly step forward. Sometimes he may take another step, but usually he loses his balance and falls back down unless someone grabs him by the hand. When we get older, the firmness of our steps is usually dictated by certainty in our situations. Whoo, this is good, y'all. If we know where we are going, we will step forward confidently. But if we feel uncertain about where we are going, our steps are hesitant. Often, life circumstances cause us to lose our footing, and like a toddler, we fall back down. But our shakiness in life is usually due to our mistrust in the Lord. Y'all, come on, somebody. A toddler trusts his parents to hold him up and keep him from falling, but we sometimes do not believe the same from our Heavenly Father. Hey, Lori. Y'all, I'm squirreling today. I'm nervous. We doubt him rather than delight in him. But when we delight in our Father, we acknowledge that he is a source of strength to which we can cling. We rest in the truth that he does not want us to fall, but desires to keep us grounded in our uncertain steps. His strength makes our steps firm, even if we are not sure where we are stepping, and when we find ourselves stumbling along the way, his strong hand keeps us from falling down. When we are held by the hand of an almighty God, we will never fall down. Like parents who call their child to move toward them, God's voice calls us to come to him. He is a father who both calls us to himself and upholds us. Yes, girl. God will help and guide us. He will steady our steps and lead us on the path toward home. So the prayer says, God, thank you that you keep me from falling. When I fear where you're leading me, help me to grasp tightly to your strong hand. May I move confidently forward, knowing that you will not let me fall. Amen. So, let me tell y'all what's been going on in my life. Y'all know I've been having this flare up. And right now, there's I must still have a pinched nerve, or maybe it's just fibro pain. I don't know. But right here in my shoulder, like my shoulder blade, I always tell Wes that if I could and it wouldn't damage anything, I would like to take the nerve that passes right there and just pluck it out, because it always hurts right there. I'm crazy, y'all. I probably would do it if I knew it didn't damage me. Anyway, and I'm having water this morning. I know I said coffee, and maybe I'll get coffee later, but right now I don't think coffee is a good idea for me, because I'm going to be swinging from the chandelier or something, Anyway, okay, so 3D corrector cream, y'all. Y'all have got to try this. Get your hands on some of this. We're gonna do this side, because I want to show y'all that I can cover that. Okay, this is literally a tinted moisturizer. So we're just gonna add a little bit in some different spots. It's definitely buildable. You always want to do the least amount possible. So we're just gonna add a little there. Yes, Lori, I know how much you love this stuff. I love it too. It feels literally like a mousse, this soft, I don't know, it's hard to explain the texture, but it feels like a mousse, and I love it. Okay, so I'm going to use this brush. I'm still not 100% sure about my brushes. I want to try another brush from Amazon and see, because I feel like with these brushes, they soak up a lot of product, and something is different about the consistency of this, y'all, because it is skincare. You don't have to put on a moisturizer if you wear this 3D corrector. This is your moisturizer. Now, I'm super dry, so I do kind of like what CoverGirl had years ago. Yes, girl, yes. I remember back in the day. But y'all, look how pretty that is. And don't worry, I'm going to add me a little more coverage right there. But for a tinted moisturizer, this stuff is the bomb. And I love it for at work, because you know what? It doesn't clog my pores. And y'all know how I tell y'all I always break out a lot while I'm at work, staying up all night. This does not clog my pores. And I found, look at the difference, y'all. It's natural looking, but it also covers. I think that's just crazy. I'm going to add a little more. And this is kind of the texture. You can kind of tell. We're going to add a little there and a little here. You can kind of tell the difference, or y'all, between this and regular foundation. Okay, so light coverage. And here we go. There's the difference, okay? This is around 30 bucks. It will last you because it's big. I'm going to add some here. And I can't wait to show y'all my little color drops. If y'all haven't seen them before, you will love this because it makes color matching so much easier than, and y'all, it might look like a lot, but it's not. It's just barely. I love, yes, how it covers and blends. Absolutely. Also, like whenever we do these color drops, so you either pick one, or of the two color drops. If you are more of a neutral color, you're going to pick probably the one with yellow tones in it. If you're more pink colored, then you're going to pick the one with pink undertones. And you literally put like a drop in either your 3D corrector cream or your foundation. You do one drop, mix it together on your palm of your hand, and it's that simple. You just put it on. It may take you just a couple of times to figure out how much to put, but super easy, and it makes it so much easier whenever you're switching seasons. Because, you know, like I'm not the same color all year round. This is a medium, this is the medium 3D corrector. I'm telling y'all got to try it. If you don't have it already, message me and I will help you choose a color. It comes in 4 shades. But it's so natural yet so like flawless looking, right? I mean, look at that. It's beautiful, beautiful. I'm just really good. I'm like really serious about all this blending, y'all. Okay. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to contour with this. Hey, Christy, we're going to contour with our color drops. Now these, like I said before, these are the same drops that you can mix with your foundation to get it your perfect match color. Did I miss a spot right there? And normally, y'all, I go over my eyelids with my foundation or at least some eyeshadow primer. But like I said before, I'm going to wait to do that part till I do my team live because that's an important part to me. Okay, so it comes with a dropper like this. I don't even squeeze out. I'm just going to put a few drops. And we'll do one side and then the other. Okay, and we're going to do a little here. I'm trying not to do too much. I don't even squeeze mine. And y'all, I've had this for a month. Like, it's going to last me forever. Okay, so where's my other brush? I need to find me. There it is. Okay. Oh, good morning, Jess. Thank you. I'm glad you hopped on. This is just a regular, like, brush. Nothing special. I don't even know where I got this from. It's old. And we're just kind of blending this out. I'll go under my lip because it'll give the illusion that your lip is bigger when you put lipstick on. Okay. See how it creates a little shadow? Okay, we're just going to barely blend right here. And we're just chiseling out the face to make it look skinnier. Look at that. See the difference? Okay. This is my favorite part. I love to do my contour right here. But the biggest thing with contour is you can always add more. You don't want to put too much because you can't take it away. It's hard to blend it out once you put too much. Okay. Hey, Christina. So we're going to dab this in too. You want to go up to the hairline. And then I'm going to show y'all the difference. Comparison side to side. But y'all, even my wrinkles, that 3D corrector cream just lays flat in there. It's not, it doesn't make it cakey. It doesn't separate. Like, that's another reason why I love the 3D corrector cream. Look at that, y'all. I can't get over it. Like, it's mind-blowing. The first time I used it, I had the wrong color. I had a light one. And so I was like, well, I like the consistency, but it doesn't cover well. Well, it's because I had the wrong color. Okay, so here we go. Color drops on this side and then on this side. Look at the difference, y'all. Look at the difference that makes. I love it. Same thing with the nose here and none on that side. And contouring does not have to be hard, y'all. I find with this kind, it makes it even easier because, I mean, I'm literally like touching, barely touching. And then here we're going to go a little heavier. Okay. And then I'll add a little over there. Okay. Look at that. Barely anything, right? Okay. So we're going to blend here. The most important thing though about contouring is to make sure that you blend it out. And you always want to go up with it, because if you're going down, you pull in the face down with it and it's going to make you look older. So you want to go into the hairline, not down. I love how it just warms up the face. And these color drops kind of conform to, I had to make sure I didn't get any in my hair. They kind of conform to your skin color. Like it's going to go with your skin tone. So that's the reason why they're good for so many people. Like multiple people, different color skins can use this. And this also has skincare in it. So I don't know if y'all remember, whenever I was with my last company, I loved the calendula line. This has calendula in it. It has a few other good things too. Like all of our makeup, like even our eyeshadow, it has like multi-minerals in it or whatever. It's good for your skin too. I'm just blending away. Okay. And I'm just going to take that down a little bit. And then we're going to set with some powder. Although you don't have to set with powder. Oh, and we need concealer. So let me find my concealer. With Urban Retreat, we don't have concealer yet, which is not a bad thing because I have some that I need to use up anyway. Oh, let me tell y'all though. This is what I was going to tell y'all earlier. So yesterday, Kylie left. Kylie left to go to LSU with her high school band to play with the Tiger Band. It's like an event they were doing for them. And with her being a senior and stuff, she wants to go to LSU. So she wanted to go. So I was like, okay. So I asked her last week, do you want me to get a hotel room? I will go with you. You can do your thing during the daytime and we'll have a hotel room. She said, no, I'm just going to stay at my friend's house. My friend Shelby. That's her best friend, y'all. So I was like, okay, fine. I knew there was going to be a lot of parents there, and where they were staying is right by like where Tiger Band is or whatever, according to Kylie. I don't know. I don't know where nothing is over there. So I'm like, okay, cool. So she's got this under control. Well, she texted me or called me yesterday, and y'all know I hadn't been feeling that great. So I was sleeping, and she asked me if her and her friend, another friend she has, could just get a hotel room and split the price, because another parent, like to one of her friends' moms that was there with a younger sibling, she was staying across the hall. And so I'm like, well, crap. So I'm okay, fine. So they got the room. They got the mom to get the room for them. And so then I was like, okay, cool. I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little nervous because it is Baton Rouge, but I was like, cool. Well, then I wake up, get up, and Wes tells me, you need to go stay with them. And I'm like, oh my goodness. If I did not feel so crappy, I would have gone. But all this to say, y'all, my kid is so independent and it's driving me insane. Like, how do y'all feel whenever, like, how do you get over the fact that your child, like, she's about to graduate high school. How do you get over the fact that she's not a baby anymore? Like, that's so hard. It's not fun, y'all. It breaks my heart. I was telling my husband that last night. I was like, it just breaks my heart. Like, I want her to be independent, but at the same time, like, I miss her. She's my baby. Okay, so we're going to set this. I'm just using some powder that I have already. We do have a setting powder, but I ain't all about wasting, and so I'm just going to use what I have. Okay. So we're sitting under, everywhere I put concealer, and then we're going to set our contour. I know, they grow so fast, Lori. I don't like it. It breaks my heart. Like, it had me all depressed last night. Like, I was tearing up. I'm like, I told Wes, I'm like, she doesn't need me anymore. And he's like, oh, that's a good thing. And I'm like, I know, but it hurts my heart. Okay, now we're going to take some of, like, a colored setting powder. Because I'm not a big person on setting powder that's translucent. I like to have a little bit of color. I don't know. That's just me. So we're just setting, blending it all together. I know. She'll always need me, but she don't need me as much as I want her to need me. Because I don't want her to leave me and go to college. I'm sad, y'all. Okay, now we're going to do some contour powder, okay? This is our little palette. And what I'm doing is I'm going to take a brush. We're going to go with this dark color. This is like a bronzer here. And we're going to go everywhere I had contour at. And this just kind of sets it. And it brings out, Claire is 16 in a few short days and independent. But my mama heart is happy that she still needs me. So when she does finally go, I'm going to go nuts. I know, girl. I know they do. I can't say, girl, I know. How do you deal with that? I never ever thought that my only daughter would be moving away to college. Like, I was not wanting to be there at that time. Like, I wanted to live at home. I was scared. I did not want to be by myself. And she loves to be by herself. She likes to go right around by herself. She likes to run errands for me. She don't like nobody to ride with her because she likes to listen to her music or whatever. I don't know. I feel like kids today are like so much more advanced than I was. Okay, so we're going to go on the jawline a little and go down. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I'm like in love now. I'm so in love. Okay, so this is no powder, and this is with contour powder. I'm going to go up with some of that. And y'all, tonight I have a big plan. I am going to get me a bunch of my stuff from Urban Retreat. She sounds so much like Alice. Thank you, Jeannie. I need God to bless us both. I'm going to throw myself a spa night tonight. Already have it in my mind. Already took a shower, but y'all know how I like to soak in the tub. So I have some bath oil. They need you more when they move out? I'll have to see that to believe it. Because she sure don't act like she needs me now. So what I'm doing tonight for my little spa night, we have like 3 face masks. And then we also have it's called a makeup, what is it called? I can't think. Lori, what's that makeup remover stuff called? Yeah, I did raise a strong woman. I did do that. And I did that on purpose. Like, that was definitely meant. But, our ball, y'all, I have like brain fog. I get to points where I know what I want to say, but the words don't come out. Our makeup cleansing balm, I think is what it's called. That stuff last night I used, y'all, as a mask, and my face was so soft and smooth after. It's great to take your makeup off with, but you can also use it as a mask. I love it. But my most favorite face mask, like if you're just gonna only get one, is the gold one. It's called Dazzle. Okay, I'm gonna do a little blush. I'm trying not to go overboard with this blush because y'all know how I like me some blush. I'll do a little more. Okay, there we go. And I love how all of this is just in one little palette, y'all. So nice. That's one of the things that I'm glad that Urban Retreat, I find, is, luxury makeup cleansing balm. I think that's what it was called. I love that stuff. I love that with Urban Retreat, we don't have like 80 million different options. Like, because what we have is so good, like there doesn't need to be options. I like that. That makes it easy for those of us who are like promoting it, because we don't have to get a ton of different stuff and we can still show y'all. And it's so, like, the quality is so great that we don't have to have a ton of stuff. Okay, now what I'm going to do very lightly, because I know how I am with highlight, but even before I put any shimmer on at all, we're going to go with this highlight color, but before I do any of that, just look at this face. It's so glowy, and this has nothing shiny on it. Like, it's so glowy. It's just pretty. So I'm taking just a tiny bit, and we're going to go a little down the nose, little on the cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on the cheeks. I'm just trying to keep it simple. Whenever you wear highlight, you don't want to put it on anywhere where you have lines and wrinkles, because it will highlight your lines and wrinkles and you will see them more. It's just a little tiny bit that I put. Just enough to make it glow. This side, I feel like I need a little more. Okay. So I love that. Also, I'm going to spray some of this energizing lotion. I love that too. I got a new customer because she said before it was too much. And yes, a lot of people are like, but what do I get? And then they get overwhelmed, because we have, like, when you have too much to choose from, it's overwhelming, because it's like, why do you need so many different lines and this and that whenever you could do something that's for more like one type of skin? Okay, so anyway, this is our energizing vitality lotion. This stuff, y'all, will take your makeup and your skincare to a whole new level. You spray this and it gives you this really pretty glow, but it also has skincare in it. You can use this as a primer or a setting spray. It's amazing. And it's a huge bottle. Like, look, compared to my cup, it's big. This is how all of our products are, y'all. Our facial products, they may seem a little pricey, but I can guarantee you that one bottle of, like, our cleanser, I like the Imperfections cleanser because it's real gentle on the skin, and I have acne, and so it's been helping me not to break out. It's, I guess, because it's super gentle. I have sensitive skin too. That, I use the bottle every single day, twice a day, and I'm not even down to half. I don't even know if I have a fourth of it gone, and I've been using it for a month. So just keep that in mind. Like, you may, if you want good skincare, you're going to pay for it up front, but it's going to last you a while. I always am like so anal about those creases. So let's just spray. I'm going to do one spray, I think, maybe two. I always go overboard, and it's just going to give, yes, the quality and quantity is next level. I'm serious, y'all. And we have this bundle going on right now where you can literally do, like, okay, for this bundle, it's, I think once you sign up as a VIP customer, which is free, all you have to do is let me know, and I can get you signed up as a VIP customer. With that, you will get 10% off your first order, and then one order every single month, as long as you order before the 15th. There's no minimums. There's no nothing. You literally are just my VIP customer, and you order when you want. With that, you get a primer. You get 2 shades of foundation. And a lot of people are like, well, what if it's not my color? Well, guess what? That's where these drops come in. You get both colors of this. They made this bundle to where anybody can use it, just about. So you get both shades of this. You get, I think there's 9 things. You get the contour palette that I used. You get the illuminating palette, which is like a shimmery, it's a highlight palette. You get that. I think you get a lipstick, maybe. I believe it's a lipstick. And then maybe a mascara. I don't remember what else. But it's a lot of stuff. And you can literally do all of your face except for eyeshadow with it. And then if you really wanted to, you could use your highlight palette for eyeshadow. So it's a really good deal. And that's a bundle we have going on right now. Just if you want it, you probably should grab it because our stuff does go out of stock. And sometimes they'll replenish it, but sometimes the bundle's just done with. We also have this big skincare bundle for like $100, y'all. And it has everything you're going to need. I think it has like 2 masks, a cleanser. It has the milk cleanser that feels amazing on the skin. Y'all really should check it out. I love our bundles. I feel like they make sense. Okay, so next we're going to do some brows. We have a brow pomade. We don't have a brow mascara, and I'm not buying the brow pomade until I run out of all of my eyebrow mascara, and I have quite a bit left. So it's okay, y'all, to, even though like someone promotes for a company, you don't have to use every single thing from that company. Like there may be some things I like from another company that are rather than this, and Urban Retreat believes in their products so much that you are allowed to promote for whatever company you want alongside theirs, as long as the other company is okay with it. Like they believe in their products that much. I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish this because I want to get into my why before I get off of here. So, and it takes a little bit of concentrating, especially whenever I have brain fog going on because of my fibromyalgia. I have literally been like in the bed pretty much for the last 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. I'm making a mess. And because for those who have fibromyalgia or any kind of chronic pain like that, the only thing you can do is rest. Like your body just has to rest and heal. They ordered me some steroids the other day. I took those. It was like 5 days of steroids. It did get a little better. I still just can't get over this pain, though, in my shoulder blade. Like, it's annoying. And I've been sleeping in the bed by myself. Kicked Wes out on the sofa because I have to sleep with my head of bed elevated. It's craziness, y'all. Craziness. Okay, what we going to do for lips? Let me see. Let me think for a minute. I missed some water. Y'all say some prayers that I don't poke myself in the eye with my mascara on the live. That would not be good. Okay, I think I'm going to grab just a nude. Oh, you know what? I have all of my lip pencils right here. Let's see. Let me decide. That's a pretty color, but I'm not too big on darks on me. I think I'm going to go, that one's red, huh? Too many choices, y'all. Too many choices. I don't want light either. Okay, let me just choose. We're going to go with this one. Last and final choice. So we maybe have 10 different color lipsticks or so. I only have one of them. Well, I actually could probably wear that because that's a good color. But we have lip liners and lip glosses. And I love, love, love our lip glosses. All right, let's see. Let's do something with these lips. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm being quiet. Hold on. And I was never even really a lip gloss person until I started with Urban Retreat. Now I love them. because they also have good things in there for your skin, your lips. Okay. And I like to overline just a little bit. So I'm going to take my finger. Rub that in. And let me see which lip gloss I want. Okay, this is not it. I have a really pretty kind of pinkish color one. Let's see, what's this one called? Copycat, is it this one? Nope. I need to memorize the colors, y'all. Or you know what? Maybe I won't do a gloss. Maybe I'll do a matte just because I'm going live. I'm gonna look for a matte. I think we're gonna go with this soft violet maybe. This is one of my old ones. Because I did not throw my lipsticks away. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty. I forgot to wipe it all off though. Okay, and so once that dries, I'm gonna add just a little bit of a lighter color that I have, if I can find it, and we'll kind of ombre it. Well, maybe, there it is. Okay, so my why, let's get to that real quick, because I have about 15 minutes until I need to hop off of here and make sure I'm ready for my other thing. I'm still undecided which eyeshadow palette I'm going to use. I only have 2 of them. And there's another one that I want. Another big palette I want. This is one of them. Ah, this is our more like neutral colored one. I was thinking about doing this one. And then we also have this one that has a whole lot of shimmers. Which this would also be pretty with the purples and stuff. So I don't know. I have a purple shirt on. So I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I'm forgetting something too. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna grab my, and then I'm gonna get to my Y. I'm gonna grab my, where is it? I'm looking for my mascara. The one that I poked myself in the eye with. Yeah, that one. I don't know what I did with it though, y'all. I'm gonna have to find it, I guess, whenever I get off of here. Because I need that. I need an eyeliner. And then, so I want to have all my stuff together. I just had it. I don't know. There's one thing I need. Here's another one. And then my mascara. There's my mascara. Okay. I got it. And I'll have to get me a clean brush. Okay. Anyway. So, my why. So, y'all know that, and for anybody who doesn't know me, in case I have any followers or whatever, I'll just kind of start from scratch. My name is Alicia Dixon, obviously. I don't like this piece of hair, y'all. I am a wife of 18 years, almost 19. I can't believe we almost been married 19 years, y'all. We have 4 kids. I have a stepson who is almost 19, a daughter who's going to be 18 in May. That makes me so sad. And then I have a son that's 16 and a little boy that's 10. So all boys and 1 girl, y'all. God forbid. So I have been a labor and delivery nurse for a long time. I've been a nurse for 18 years. I made 18 years in January, but about 13 of that, I think, is labor and delivery. That's currently what I'm doing. I did hospice for a little while. That was life-changing for me, y'all. And then, so how I came to pharmacy, That's where I was before. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have even mentioned that name, but okay, whatever. It is what it is. So I was on a huge self-worth journey, and I loved the makeup that I used. And so I ended up joining for the discount or whatever. And then I had some trauma, some traumatic things that happened. And I knew I had to do something to change, like to get over what I was going through. And so I had a hysterectomy. And around that time is when all the drama went down. And I knew that I couldn't keep going the way I was going. So I couldn't sleep at night. So I would literally stay up all night because my hormones were all out of whack. In like 48 hours, I'd literally probably sleep 8 hours. Like I woke up all night long and it drove me nuts. There's nothing more aggravating than trying to sleep and you just keep waking up. And I'm always like, go to sleep, stupid. Like, go to sleep, brain. So anyway, I decided to watch makeup tutorials. Well, and then I found a girl, I was on YouTube, I found a girl who I love the way she did her makeup, and she did the company that I was with before. And so I was like, well, I wonder if I could do this. So I start researching, watching lives all night long, not lives, well, yeah, lives too, on YouTube and all that. And I was like, I wonder if I could do this. And so I started playing around in my makeup because I was off for 6 weeks, bored as heck. Playing in makeup, playing mainly with eyeshadow and contour. Like that's where I started. I loved that. And I've always been kind of a makeup junkie, like if people want to call it that. Like I literally have like 5 or 6 Morphe palettes, the big ones. Like I've been having that forever. I've always liked makeup. So I decided, one of my friends encouraged me to start going live. And she's like, you really should start promoting this. Like you're good at this. So y'all, the first time I ever went live, and this is proof that anybody can do this. The first time I ever went live, I was scared to death. Like I hurried up and drank a couple of truly like alcoholic beverages. I mean, I was down on them because Wes would not let me give up. He's like, no, you're going to do this. And so I go live. I had a bunch of people that were on there with me. Don't know how I would have made it without those who were with me since the beginning because, whew. Went live, and then people just started messaging me, telling me that they loved my makeup or they loved what I was about or whatever. And I always had God in my business. From day one, I've always had God in my business. That was a big tug on my heart as to like what initially started me with all this. Because whenever you have low self-worth or low self-confidence, and you finally decide, like, I'm not settling for this anymore. I need to do something to help with this. I took inner healing classes for 12 weeks with a bunch of other women. Like, literally, it was a whole, like, self-healing journey. And I'm still on it. It never stops, y'all. It's always going to be there. So I decided that I would start going live and doing my makeup, but also, like, talking about God and devotions and things I had been through and my story and all of this. So that is what started my journey. Well, I used to, when I first started doing that live, I would have a ton of people that would order from me, and I would literally give them such a huge discount that like I didn't make anything. Like I did that forever until finally I was like, okay, this is starting to cost me. Like I'm gonna have to stop. This is starting to cost me. And so I never really did, to be honest, I never really did get up and running kind of off the ground like where I wanted to be, not even close to where I wanted to be. And a lot of my following and stuff ended up signing up for the discount. And so I literally was going live and not making anything. And so I was like, this got to stop. I had thought about leaving the MLM world altogether, to be honest. But thanks to a couple of girls, and they know who they are, they poured into me, and they weren't even on my team, y'all. Let's lighten this up. Just gonna lighten it up. It's still kind of bright, but I guess that'll do. These girls were not even on my team. And that is one of the things, and Laura, you said same. I guarantee you, your person that poured into you is probably the same one that poured into me, because she is a top leader. She's been a top leader at multiple different companies, and she's great with teaching people all about network marketing and stuff. And I've always followed her since day one. Anyway, her and another friend, another sideline sister from another team have really like poured into me, and both of them are amazing leaders. And so when that happened, it was hard for me to leave where I was before because I had so many friends, y'all. So many friends that I had built up. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, no one's ever going to follow me. No one's ever going to buy from me because I quit. Like, but I knew I could not keep going on the journey that I was going because I wasn't growing. I wasn't growing financially for sure. I wasn't growing spiritually. I wasn't growing mentally, emotionally. I was not growing. I was just stuck. I felt stuck, and that started to kind of affect the other parts of my life. Like it started making me question my worth again. Like maybe this is just not for me. Maybe I suck at this. Maybe, I'm not as good as such and such. And y'all, comparison is the thief of joy. Like anytime you are doing something, if you start comparing yourself to other people, they have a different story than you. They have a different journey than you. And it's never going to be apples to apples, oranges to oranges. And so, yes, definitely needed a switch. And then whenever I heard about this opportunity, and I knew I needed something because I work nights, y'all. I rarely ever see any of my friends. Like my friend list, I mean, I love everybody, but my friend list is like next to zero. Like I hardly ever talk to anybody or hardly ever see anybody because everyone works opposite of me. Everyone's busy with their kids. We're busy. Like I needed something to have that connection. And that was the first thing that I had ever done, the first company to begin with. I wanted to meet other people and all over the world and see what life was all about and have someone, pouring into me pouring into them. Like that was a huge deal for me the first time. This time, however, whenever I heard about this opportunity, I prayed on it and I knew without a shadow of a doubt that this was it. And I decided at that point to make this my last stop. Like if I'm going to give this my all, and if it still doesn't work and I still don't do whatever I feel like I need to do, then I'm not going to do network marketing anymore. And so what I have to tell y'all though, God works so well. Like it's so crazy. Like most of the people that ordered from me with my old company, like I can only count maybe one or two that have ordered from me with Urban Retreat. So I didn't steal any of my other customers. I didn't try to convince them to come with me. I didn't try to steal my team. Didn't try to do any of that. And I have made more sales the first month. Y'all, I sold over $2,000 of products. Me. And I'm not even a seller. Like, I suck at selling. I just like to share my heart and hope that it impacts people. And people saw that, I guess. And they saw me for who I was. And sometimes it takes us stepping away from something that we love. We step away and we have to be brave and courageous and just be obedient to what God tells us to do in order for him to bless that. Because I can tell you, if I was with my old company, I would still be stuck. I would still be the same exact way that I was when I left it. And so I'm so grateful for this opportunity because one, like it's made me closer with some of my teammates that came. Thank you, Jeannie. I know you there. I know we need to do lunch or something one day, my girl. There were only a handful of girls. So whenever we first did our opportunity Zoom, we had no idea who was planning on watching this Zoom. We had no clue who was going, who was staying, what was going on. And so I get on this live. I only knew one person, and that was the person that I had asked about this opportunity. And when I got on there and saw that I wasn't the only one that wasn't prospering, like there's a lot we can show on social media where people think we have things all together. And it's not that we pretend. I've never pretended that I had all of my, that I was making all kinds of profit or anything of that. That's always been there. I've never said that it wasn't. But for us a handful of girls, y'all, 1 month, and did y'all see all of our stats? Like all of us were top sellers. Like I can't believe I was number one. I still can't believe it. And I didn't even realize it, y'all. At first I saw the list and I was like, oh yay, my name got added to a list. And so I'm like commenting on it and telling everybody congratulations or whatever. And then Francine, my leader, She's like, Alicia, you sold number 1. And I'm like, what? I didn't even notice, y'all. I noticed the numbers, but I was like, that can't be me. Surely not me. Like, I thought we were just in line. Like, it didn't occur to me, y'all. I was cuckoo. I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Whatever. Proud of you, and although I'm now with this company, I will always be 100% with you. I know, my girl. And Jess, that's one thing about me. You will always find that what you see is what you get. I am 100%, almost, I would say 90% real. Like, I'm not going to just straight up tell you, oh, this is crap, you need to do something else. I'm not going to be ugly. But if you ask me something, I'm going to honestly tell you. And you can ask anyone on my team, my old pharmacy team. I have not asked any of them to come meet me. I don't think none of them have come and met me. One. But she was not even, she never promoted or anything like that. But regardless, and I didn't ask her. But I have told people on my team, if you're growing, do not leave. Like, there was just no growth left for me there. And sometimes it just takes God to shuffle some things up for us to get to a place where he can cause us to grow. And that's where I feel like I am. Y'all, I feel so weird with no eyeshadow on. But I'm proud of my skin. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this skincare and makeup is the bomb. Like, I'm proud of that skin. Anyway, I'm going a little cuckoo, y'all. So, back to Urban Retreat. So, join this opportunity. There were a lot of top leaders that left and came, and I had no clue they were going there. I didn't know anybody from anybody until we launched. Well, right before we launched. We kind of were preparing for it. And we had just a team chat. And y'all, now it went from a little chat of like 30 people between my leader and her leader, the one on top of her. And now there's like almost 700 people, y'all, on our big team. It's in 1 month. That's nuts. This is a gold mine. If I have single mamas, if I have stay-at-home mamas, if I have anybody, teenagers even like 19, 20 years old, if you love makeup, skincare, self-care, spa care, hair care, health and wellness, all of these things or any of these things, you need to hit me up because it's free to join. There's no minimum. Like, you don't have to buy a certain amount. The commission plan is amazing because it's volume based. It's not like 50% off of your products. You pay the products and you own commission on your own, and then you earn commission and group bonuses, and there's so many different things that you can get, and our products are phenomenal. Like, I'm not just saying that. I'm obsessed. I wouldn't have literally almost every single product if I wasn't obsessed with it. So if it's something y'all are interested in, and you don't have to have any experience, y'all. I had no experience when I started this journey. I'm telling y'all, I was just going on the fly, and a lot of times I still go on the fly. But yes, so now my why has changed a little. All that to say, my why has changed. Oh, and another thing, if anybody is interested, I haven't ordered any yet, but we have these nice folders full of skincare. If anybody's interested, if you sign up, the only way I will do this is either if you sign up on my team or you sign up as a VIP customer, because that means that I'm sending you something that I know you're going to love, and you're going to try it, and you're not going to give it to somebody else, or you're not going to be calling someone else to do it for you. So I'm getting off the topic, but we have folders full of samples. This is one of them. This is mine. Like, I keep this so I can show y'all. And these, I can order these and mail them to you if this is something that you think like that you want to do, like you want to try it. I'm not just sending this out to random people, because I really want to send it to the people who are thinking about this as a business, or if they need skincare or makeup or whatever. Anyway, I wanted to say that before I forgot. So my why now, I still feel like it's my duty and my heart to share about God, about my faith. That's number one up front. When I started this business this time, I gave it to God and I surrendered and said, have your way. If it's meant to be, it'll be. And if it's not, then bless it or block it. It's pretty much what I said. So this is going to always be number one because I know who I was before God, and I know how depressed I was and how anxiety ridden and all of that. And I don't ever want another woman to go through the same things that I went through on that inside mental struggle. You are not alone. And that's part of why I do this, because I feel like God has given me a gift to talk to people and to speak to the heart. He always gives me the words to say. And I just feel like it's a gift he's given me. I love prayer. I'm a huge prayer warrior. Not as much as I used to be. I need to get back on it, but I love that. And then of course, like financially, I had to start doing something else because y'all, I can't pick up extra shifts because of my body. Like I end up suffering. So I'm like, how can I make some extra money? My daughter's graduating in May. I have two kids driving. Two. So that's one car note for Kylie, plus insurance for both of them. And not even counting everything else, y'all. Kids are expensive. And then, I mean, there's Jax. I had to make some kind of supplemental income. That's just wanted it. And that's pretty much why I decided to keep going with this, between that and the whole sharing with God. But one of my biggest goals, and I will eventually do it, I'm just not there yet, is I would like to host an online Bible study. Like I have all these pretty little Bible studies, Daily Grace Co or whatever. I would love to do a women's Bible study. And right now I'm kind of just preparing my heart for it because I'm like, I'm waiting on God to move on that before I start doing it. Like I want him to give me the okay, like now is the time, whatever. I'm not quite there yet, and I am a little anxious about it. But also, one of my goals, y'all, and y'all know this from day one, I have always been a huge advocate for inner healing. And I want to get my certification. There was a training a few weekends ago, and I was supposed to go, but I never got the memo, like when to go or whatever. And also, I ended up with my fibro flare-up, so I couldn't have gone anyway. I stayed in the bed. That was God's way of saying it ain't time yet. However, I will one day go to Ohio if I have to go to Ohio for it. And I will take this retreat training, whatever, and get certified, because that is something that I will absolutely pour onto other women. That is something that has changed my life, y'all. And I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to be vulnerable for a minute, and I'm going to show y'all something. Hold, please. Let me grab something. And I'm going to give you a quick, I've never showed this before to anybody. I'm going to give y'all a quick little sneak peek. Okay. So y'all see this paper right here? This paper I have not opened since I did inner healing before today. This is the kind of thing, y'all, I feel like my brightness has gotten kind of crazy, or maybe it's just the lighting. This is the kind of stuff, the deep work that we would do in inner healing. And once I show you this, you're going to be like, wow, like that's some good stuff. So what they did, and I have a perfect song in mind for this even. I'm telling y'all, I need to get back into my inner healing binder and train. This, what we did, our leader laid down a piece of paper on the floor. Oh, it's ripped. This stayed in the back of my car forever. A piece of paper on the floor, this, and traced out our bodies, okay? And then she read through a bunch of things. Y'all, this is like really ripped. Trying to see where y'all can see it. So she traced our body, and she read through a lot of things like labels that people had put on us. Hold on. I'm trying not to knock my back thing over. And so we had to use different colors for different things. This is just an example. Okay. So like one of the things was like things that people called you, names they called you or whatever. And then it was like things, self-doubt things in the green. And then the red was the bottom part where I'm trying not to rip it. And this is what God says about me. He says, I'm chosen. I'm a daughter of the King. I'm healed. I'm heard, redeemed. All these things. This was the most amazing experience that I've ever been through as far as healing goes, y'all. Because after you get things out onto paper, it's almost like you dumped your junk out. Like, that's what it felt like. It felt like I dumped my junk out and I was done with it. Now, I still do suffer with some of that, but we were supposed to, and I didn't do it. We were supposed to keep on working on it. Like, each label, we were supposed to, you know, come up with, say the lie, then come up with the truth from God's word, and then give it to God and be done with it. A lot of inner healing, y'all, is the reason why we have trouble with healing is because we were never taught as kids to grieve. Like, one of the examples, and I can kind of think back when I was a kid, and we're all guilty of this, y'all. We don't even realize we're doing it. So I remember being like maybe 10, 8, 9, 10. That's one of the reasons why I'm journeying. Yes, girl. To do with some young ladies, to teach them that they adore. Yes, girl. And that's my goal. Like, I want to be at a place one day where I don't have to work full time being a nurse in the hospital, especially with my body the way that it is, where I can do that part time, because I'll probably never leave labor and delivery. I love it too much. But I want to be able to work part time. My ideal thing would be to work 2 shifts a week at the hospital, and that's it. And then do inner healing classes. These classes are intense, y'all. It was 12 whole weeks. There are retreats that another friend of mine does, and they're only for the weekend. But I feel like the 12-week thing is so much more intense, and that's what we really need. But it would be to do that. And I have a dream, y'all. So on my photo feed on my phone and Pinterest, from years and years ago, I have always said, and my mother-in-law could tell you this, I've always said I wanted to live in a tiny, like a little cottage. Like, I wanted everything to be white. I can see a cottage that's white with dark green shutters. Everything's just so serene in there. Like, it's decorated just perfectly. Not a ton of decoration, but just enough to be cozy. And I can imagine my big old sectional in my living room and doing inner healing classes in there for all the women in my life who need it. Like, that's what I really, really want to do. I have a passion for that. I'm nowhere near it. Like, it's not even close to happening right now, but one day that's what I want to do. And then I also want to have like ladies Bible study at my house. Maybe that is more possible, I think, than the inner healing thing for now, but I'm still not ready for that. I have a whole lot going on between my health and Kylie graduating and all of that I kind of am at a standstill for now, but I'm praying on it. And that's like earning money with Urban Retreat and paying off some things could afford me a trip to go to Ohio to get training so that I could do what I want to do. And that's always been one of my goals. And I don't see that changing. I just don't know when. It's a matter of when. So that's a huge why. So my whys are obvious. You go to Bible study with me? Oh, I want to. I've been telling you, I have been like itching to do that. I just don't know, like with the way that I work, I don't know who would be able to come. I don't know if people would be able to come because in the afternoons, like my kids are here, Wes is here. It would just be too much. But I don't know. I really want to, I've been really thinking about it. And I don't know where you live, Lori, but I live in Youngsville. I don't know how many people live around me. I would love to do it though, but I'd have to kick some people out my house if we did it on the weekend, which is not a problem. I can do that, but I don't know. And then too, like I have all these little charcuterie boards. I have a few of them. Like I can think, like I'm telling you, I have this all planned out. I have little snacks everywhere and we just kind of chill and pray. We put on some like pretty music, like worship music. I'm itching to do that. But I'm nervous all at the same time. So I'm going to have to be praying on that. But until then, I'm really considering doing something online. I don't know. And also, I want to create a group, a group for my customers, like VIP customers or anyone who's interested. And Eunice, start small. That's how I started. Now we have about 20 minutes. Yeah, definitely need to start small, Lori. And I used to do small groups. Like I used to go to small groups through our church and they were amazing, but it's just hard with my schedule because I never work the same days every week. And I just hate missing. So, and I definitely don't want to like commit to do anything because with everything going on with my fibro and the pain and the exhaustion and the brain fog, and my daughter being about to leave for college in the fall. I just don't know if I can devote that much time, and I don't want to start something that I can't finish. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But yeah, I want to create a VIP group for anyone who's interested in either the opportunity or being a VIP customer or any of that, because I feel like I want to share more on there than I will share like in public. I guess. I don't know. Especially like with all our graphics and stuff. Facebook is so crazy whenever it comes to sharing like our bundles and stuff. They want to block everything and so that nobody can see it. And so that's why we end up having to go to our stories and posting it there. So y'all keep an eye on my stories because that's where I'm going to be posting a ton of my bundles. But our website is beautiful. I'm adding some more of this. I feel like I need to lighten it. Okay. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Let me know if y'all want to try some skincare. I'm trying to think what else. Our palettes and stuff, I mean, you can view them on the website. There's really no way like to sample them, but our eyeshadow and stuff is really good. In fact, it's almost time for me to go and do it. So nervous, y'all. Oh, another thing too. So let me show y'all this, okay? I told y'all I want to do a spa night. I'm going to have to convince myself to do this. And right now, I just kind of ain't feeling it. But liposuctioning fluid, y'all. You put this on you. And it comes with, there was a bundle I got this in. Liposuction fluid. You put this on and then you wrap yourself around your belly. And it's going to make your waist look smaller. Isn't that crazy? Like, this is true spa products. Seriously. Last night, though, y'all, had to be one of my favorite things. I grabbed the, we have those really pretty oils. Like, it come in a pretty bottle. The body, it's actually bath oils. But I don't put it in my water because I want it on my skin. I used that last night. The soothing one, it smelled so good. So good. So y'all need to check that out because who needs a real spa whenever you can have all this at home for cheap, like cheaper. So anyway, all right. Well, I guess it's almost time for me to go, y'all. I'm getting nervous. Y'all say some prayers for me and I'll talk to y'all later. But y'all message me if y'all want to be in my VIP group that I'm probably going to make today. VIP group, or if you want to try skincare or makeup or whatever, I can walk you through it. You get a 10% off discount. It's free to sign up as a VIP customer. And there's a customer referral page, to a referral link too. So like yesterday, one of my customers was telling another customer about the makeup and stuff. And so what I did was I went to get her link. I went to get my customer's link and I sent it to her customer. So whenever her customer places an order on her referral link, the customer is going to sign up as a VIP. Oh, thank you, my girl. Thank you, Jess. Customer is going to sign up as a VIP customer for me under her link. And then the customer will get 10% off of her orders. And my customer that initially bought from me that told her friend about this, she's going to make 10% commission off of that customer anytime she orders. So I think that is like phenomenal. That is, being a VIP is the way to go if you don't plan on promoting, because you can earn free shipping. $70 or more, over $70 you get free shipping. We don't ever get free shipping. And then you can always, if you refer people, you get 10% like to spend at Urban Retreat. So it's well worth it. So anyway, let me know if y'all need. I will talk to y'all later, and I think I'm going live tomorrow night on our smaller team page, like under my leader. And she asked me to do it on personal branding. And so that's going to be a really good live. And if any of y'all are in like a network marketing thing where you need some help on that, let me know. And I may be able to save it to my phone and send it to you. So anyway, well, I love y'all and I thank y'all so much for watching. And right now I think I'm going to go fix me some coffee. so that I'll have it whenever I do my live. And y'all say some prayers for me. I cannot stab myself in the eye with a mascara on today. So anyway, I love y'all. Bye.